Peter Morris here. I want to introduce a couple of advanced features of Riftcreate. Firstly, how you split a table up so that it displays halfway across the page so that it saves space. So in this example here you can see the table displays, so it's got 3 items instead of being 3 down this way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., saving space in the document. The second feature I'd like to show is how we can include pictures in steps. So going back into Riftcreate here, very first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a new table. And it has to be a table because it has multiple items in it. And that new table is going to be called Tools. We save that. We're going to add 2 columns. One is quantity and the other is description. Both of them are just going to be simple text fields. We're going to have a multi-line because we're not quite sure how long it's going to be. Make it active, and the quantity is just going to be a single line. Make that active and save that. Then in the template, go into the template here, and in the document start end here we're now going to add a new table. Now because it's too wide, this is a special case, and I'll have to explain. First thing we want to do is set up a table that has 4 columns and 2 rows. We're going to set these at about so, and then we'll, as before, we'll adjust that width in a minute. So we have quantity and tool description, same again, tool description. And we'll make that table style will be black borders, and all of these will be grey, like so. I'll make them bold while we're at it. And then we're going to merge these two together. I'm going to explain in a minute why we're going to do all of this, so that we end up with 2 tables. So we're going to put the information in. Now because of the way we have to split these up, what we need to do is put a table within a table. So what we're going to do is add a table in here that is 2 wide for quantity and description and 3 deep. Same here. Get rid of the extra space. Okay, and then we're going to make that about that width. Because we have odd and even rows, we have to be able to handle them differently. So one of the things I like to do is I actually like to merge these 2 cells together. And you don't have to do this, but it just makes it a little easier to understand what you're doing here. So we go, this is the tools table. So we're going to go start odd rows tools, and here start even rows tools. Then we're going to put tools quantity, same in here, tools quantity, and in here tools description, tools description, and then in here in tools, and then in here in tools. So what we've done is we've created two tables, one for odd rows and one for even rows. We're going to save that. We're going to go into our document and we're going to actually add some tools, so we haven't done that yet. You'll note now that we have the ability to put some tools in. So we'll put So I've added 3 tools, and we're going to see what this looks like. And that's exactly what we expected. Let's move on to the next feature, where we may want to add a picture to a step type. So going into settings again, first off we need to set up a couple of new things. So we're going to set up a step field, which will be a picture. And type will be image, make it active. Save that. Go into step types now, and we're going to add a whole new step type, which is going to be called picture step. Make that active. It's going to have a description and a picture, and also it's going to be outline level 2. Save that. Going into our document template, I'm going to go down to step type. You'll notice there's now a new step type here. So what we're going to do is we're going to create we're actually going to have those two fields is going to be where the picture is going to be. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, 4 column table. This one will be here, and that one will be about there. So we'll make this as we did before. We'll make this 7.5. This one will be 5. And this one will be 47.5. And this one will be 40. Here we'll put the step number. In here we'll put the description, and in here we'll put the picture. Again, we're going to make this black borders, but now what we're going to do is make sure the picture fills the whole cell. So what we do is we go in and make the width 100%. And while we're at it, as before with spanning, we need to ensure that this cell here spans both of those. So we go into here and say span 2, and we can get rid of that extra space, and that should be very close. We'll save that. we go into Rift Create now, and on our document, we will update one of these steps to a picture step. So this example here will now make this a picture step, and we'll add a photo. And save that. And we'll take a look and see what the document looks like. And now you can see the picture. This concludes the lesson on how to add advanced features into the Rift Create database and templates.